So we studied to be in school and work hard for money, but not concentrate on the money we work for. Now on the credit card note, the one thing to realize is your kids, if you have kids going to college, the number one thing you need to teach them is what a credit report is, that there are 3 credit scores. Those credit scores go from 350 to 900 to 850 really. You need to focus on helping them understand that if they mess this up, the rest of their life is going to be hard. Yeah. The rest of their life is going to be much more difficult than it would have been. And I know this from somebody that ruined their credit when I was in high school. I ruined my credit before I was 18. That's how cold I was with finances. Before I even turned 18, I ruined my credit. Why? I bought a girlfriend a locket. She used to call me boyfriend, so I bought it and said boyfriend on it, right? I went down to Crescent Jewelers in Richmond at the Hilltop Mall. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yes. Went into the Hilltop Mall at Crescent Jewelers, told my dad, like, co-sign for me, you know? I got to give my girlfriend a little locket, right? So we got a little locket, she got it, she still got it today. I mean, at least she still got it today. We're not together, she still got it, she better keep it, right? So I get this locket for her, I can't afford it. When I turn 18, it's like Crescent Jewelers was just waiting until I turned 18. As soon as that happened, Crescent Jewelers collection, Julius Nyanda. FICO score dropped to sub-zero. I couldn't get nothing, right? All my friends getting all types of offers in the mail. Man, oh, Discover, American Express, they're looking good. They're short, you know, when you first get that card and it's sticky, and the sticky paper's on the back, they're peeling it off, they're all excited. And I'm just looking like they won't even send me an offer. They don't even play around. Like, they don't even say, like, you may be qualified. They don't say, no, they know about me before I even send those offers out. When I looked at those friends that got those credit cards, though, without that income, they ruined their credit in college. So we move on, right? We move on, we get our first job after we get our degree. Everything's supposed to be great. We've got old credit cards now because the new credit cards turned old and they're maxed out. Our student loans are no longer deferred. I've got to get a car loan because I got to drive to work. So now I've got health care, rent, furniture, car loans, student loan payments, and gas to pay every single month. And what do? I get one job. I mean, I got all those entries on the right side, the liabilities and expenses. All I got is one job. If 8 people, 10 people, 12 people showed up to a fight, would I bring one friend? Right? So my whole point for it is that when we look at this, we stack up on the wrong side of the financial statement. And by the time we get to this point, we are already overwhelmed before we even get our first paycheck. We already set ourselves up for failure financially. Right? So what do? Do we say pause? Do we say time out? Do we go sit down and start working on our finances, find out where we're at, find out what we're doing, you know, get a grip? No, what do? Right? We end up getting married. Right? That's the next phase. That's the next step in the process. So now you do what? You take your messed up finances, your old credit cards, you take her old credit cards, student loans and car loans, you stack them up with this one, right? And now you go buy a house, right? And all you got is one more job. But you got all those entries on the right side of the balance sheet. That's why we go see why did I get married, right? That's how we go see that. We in there just like, man, you have no idea, right? We're feeling Tyler Perry in that movie. Why? Because we stack it up against us. Before you even fall deeply, I mean, you're already stressing each other out over finances, right? So the thing I try to get people to understand is marriage is not just a marriage of love, but it's a marriage of finances at the same time. It's important for us to understand that, how our finances work together.